Awesome. We have the Nepeto Master Search, which allows you to use Keepa Product Finder and its amazing abilities to find products in Nepeto. And Nepeto will tell you where you can buy them from. We have the Amazon to Amazon Flips, which is an amazing method, and I will go through it today as well. We have the CSV scanner, which allows you to upload your supplier's catalog, and we will let you know what's profitable and what sells. And we have the Amazon to Walmart. The workspace is going to be an all-in-one solution for your tracking and for your organization, how you can send the test units and see how it goes. It will become also. Franco, this webinar will be in English. If you'd like, you can schedule a one-on-one, not in English. You just send an email to the support team. Awesome. So this was the quick overview about what Nepeto offers. I will just go through the most recommended part in Nepeto and explain what we have here, and then we will start sourcing together, focused on variations and how we can increase the ROI. So let's do an example search here in the most basic form of Nepeto. So on the top, you have all the filtering options, and here you have the results. So once you go into this page, you're gonna filter out the results. So you're gonna do it this way. You're gonna choose, for example, filter out if Amazon is one of the sellers, because sometimes I don't want to compete Amazon. I can choose if I want a buy box or not. Personally, I don't care much about it, but I do not want private label, so I will check this box as well. In the price, I want it to be at least, let's start with $5. I don't want to get rid of good stuff. So let's say at least $5 in the price. This is the cost. In the ROI, I will do at least 35%. The price is the price from the source. Let's say from Target, the cost. In the BSR, I will choose sales rank to be top 100,000. And that's it for me now. Also, to filter out some results, I will choose the gated option and choose the filter out gated asins. So anything that I'm gated on, I will not see it. And this is it for me now. Now I have all these amazing results. And let's start sourcing. Just in general, this is the Amazon link and image, and this is Office Depot image and link. I have the category, the BSR, a mini Keepa chart if I'd like to see. The ASIN, I will go through the other buttons here in a moment. We have the cost right here. We have the sale price. We have the fees, which is the Amazon referral fees and the FBA. Any additional cost, my prep center takes $1 per unit, so I type it right here. This is my competition, and this is my profit and ROI. And I can see immediately that I'm ungated on this. So what you need to do is to look at these numbers. If it looks interesting, you click here on the purple icon, purple button, and then you see more information. So before we start sourcing, let's see the questions in the chat. Is there a way to make the ROI BSR gated filters sticky? Yes, once you set the filters, you can go to the More Filters site here and click on Save Filters. Now I click on Save Filters, and as you can see, all the filters that I did saved. So the next time I go into Nepeto, I just click on More Filters and click on Load Filters. This is how you save your filters. By the way, in the More Filters, you have amazing filters like coupons. If you have coupons, this is amazing. The sale price, you can sort by found time, so the newest things will be first. You can filter by profit. You can do much greater stuff. And I want to dive into those two in a second. It will be our Easter egg, our gem for today. I want to show you and explain you how powerful is this two checkbox. So I will do it in a moment. And also you have here filter out third-party sellers on Walmart. So I will also check this just in case if I find a good lead on Walmart, I want to make sure that this lead is not from a third-party seller. Because if I will buy from a third-party seller, I cannot prove the authenticity of this product. So I will click Save Filters again just to make sure that this is saved as well. Also, let's see another question. The filter for gated is locked and says it would be unlocked when I schedule a call. Yeah, if you will go to the gated and you see this is locked, just use your right click on the mouse and it will unlock it. Just make sure to understand what this filter means. It means that you will not see products that you are able to ungate them. Many products, after you try to get approved, you will be automatically approved. So it's not as good as it seems like to just see ungated because you miss a lot of good opportunities. And also, this note says that once you choose this option, it will just take out the gated and the orange products. So you may see less results per page. Awesome. So someone wants to ask any question before we start sourcing? Okay. So I just tried the stuff that we will go through today. How to source variations, how to increase ROI, and let's say how to use the secret filters. And then we will do some A2A and giveaways, merch, and subscription. Let's go. So I see a lead that has 50% ROI, $4 profit. I will open the chart, see if I can see something that is interesting here. I will look at the Keepa charts, make sure that the price is not going down and is somehow stable. I want to make sure that the offer count is not going up. If it's kind of stable or going down, it's the best. And I also can understand immediately from the offer count, as you can see, that the product is moving. Because I know the product sells because I see that people are coming into this listing and sell out, coming in and sell out. I see that the product is moving. I can also see immediately in the sales on drops that I have 36 BSR drops in the last 30 days. So I know that at least 36 sales a month I will have on this product. Because sales rank means, BSR drop means sales, but we don't know how much sales. We can say, okay, we have 36 BSR drops. It's good enough for me to test it out, to send my 5 to 10 units and see actually how fast I can sell them. The estimated sales are 144, and it's estimation. But sometimes you will see that we say it's monthly sales and not estimation, and it means that it's verified by Amazon. I will show you how it looks like once we get there. Okay, so I'm gonna buy it for $6, sell it for almost 20. I'm gonna get 50% ROI, $4 profit. My competition is FBM, 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 and then FBA. So because I'm gonna sell it as FBA, I can sell it for even more than 19 and 50 cents. And the reason for that is that when a customer on Amazon see FBA seller, he will get all the benefits from buying from the FBA seller because Amazon shipping the product and they will get a much faster shipping and more. So those customers will pay $1 more or such just to get the fast shipping. So if I see that all the FBM sellers sells for 19.50, 20 and such, I can try to sell it for 21, 22 and see how fast I sell it as an FBA. I cannot sell it more than 23.34 because I have this FBA sellers who gives me the max sell cost that I can do, the max sell price that I can do. This one is a great example just to do a test buy and try to sell it for 21, 22 and see how fast it goes. If I see that I can sell it for this price and I can sell my 10 units fast, I'm going to do a replay and I'm going to buy more. I will also save it to my favorites and also add it to my workspace later so I can track how fast it really sells. I can see here that I'm ungated on this, which is amazing. Awesome. This one was a great example and we just started. I want to show you some advanced filter in the BSR. So once you click on the BSR, you see sales rank number and top BSR percentage. The difference between them is that sales rank is a number and the number is different between each category. Let's say that on beauty category, we have 1 million products and on clothing, we have 10 million. So the sales rank 10,000 will be different between those categories because sales rank means like how do I say it? It's like how fast it sells in this category. So the sales rank number one is the most selling, sales rank number two is the second most selling, and such. So 10,000 out of 1 million, it's not like 10,000 out of 10 million. And if I use percentages, so it will fix it. If I will do top 0.7%, so I will maybe see stuff that are above 10, 100K sales rank, but I know that it's selling because it's related to the category. So if you're using a BSR and you prefer to see some more accurate sales rank filter, use the percentages. Yes, Sandra, do you have a question?
Yes, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
After the meeting, but I know like you talk about that sometime unlock when these locking when you're not able to sell. After the meeting, are you guys gonna unlock everything, or we still gonna have the same some product lock, some product unlock?
Do you mean about the filter here?
Yes.
So just use your right click on the mouse. Just use the right click and it will unlock it for you.
Okay. Why
Just click on the lock with the right click and it will be unlocked.
click on the door
Yeah, here.
and
Oh,
okay.
and after this, you will start seeing stuff that you can sell or cannot sell.
I click on it, but I don't see any. It's unlocked. It just showed me to a calendar. Bring me back to the
Oh,
calendar.
use the right click, not the normal one, the right click. This one.
Okay.
Like you need to use not the normal one, the second one. And then it will be unlocked. Anyway, send me your email address. I will unlock it for you from my end if you want.
Okay. Let me see.
Well, let's see what else we got here. We have this one from Office Depot. I see this weird offer count. It's usually because of FBM sellers. As you can see, all the FBM sellers are the same. And it's not something that I usually like to keep digging in because we have a lot of results. So why should we take the risk? If Nepeto gives us 10 of thousands of results in seconds, I will not take my time and spend on more investigating in this. Let's see, we have 13 BSR drops. It's not fast selling as the one from before, which was an amazing one, but it's decent. I may buy those 5 to 10 units and I may sell them in less than a month. So it's great for an extra profit. But let's see what we have here. I see that I have FBM seller, another FBM seller, and then FBA sells it for $4 above. So I will be able to sell it $2, $1 more than 25. I'm gonna get more than 45% ROI and more than $4 because I know that if I'm gonna do FBA and the other sellers are FBM, I'm able to sell it for a higher price. This is how you can increase your ROI. So personally, I need to get approved, but if you are ungated, this is a great one that you can go ahead and do a test buy. And also, be able to sell it for a higher price. And this is how you can increase your ROI. And after you found out that you can sell it for a higher price, let's say that you can sell it for 27, 28, and you still got sales, I can use the save money button right here under the cost. And Nepeto will tell us how we can even save more money and how we can increase our ROI even better. So I can use any of these examples, and I'm going to buy a gift card or any other options that I see here, and I'm going to get 5, 10% out of it, and then I will increase my ROI. So I just need to choose any option out of it and find what percentages they give us. Then I will get even more ROI. This is another great example. So these are two options how you can increase your ROI. First, if you're doing FBA versus FBM, you can try to sell it for 5 to 10% above the lowest FBM sale price. So this is one method, FBA versus FBA. The second option is to search for a gift card or any cashback or any discount using the save money button, and then you can even increase more your ROI.
Hey.
Hey. So this is two different options how you can increase your ROI. Another way to increase your ROI is to use this button, check in other suppliers. Once you click on this, you can either search, maybe Nepeto found another supplier that sells it for cheaper. So you can buy from the other supplier and then you can increase your ROI. As you can see, I can buy it from Fleet Farm or from Jeffers Pet. I can see that from Fleet Farm, I have a better price. So I will buy from them. But if, for example, I could find it somewhere else, I can even make a greater ROI. And if I cannot find using Nepeto's button, I can also search it on Google. And maybe on Google, I can find it for cheaper. So this is three methods how you can increase your ROI. Gift cards or discounts or anything like that, using the save money button. Search for the competition. If you're doing FBA versus FBM, you can sell it for a little bit higher. And find it somewhere else using the search button. Awesome. Let's see, we have questions here. Does Nepeto choose the vendor randomly, or do we have to select a specific vendor? So we tell you immediately where you can buy it from. For example, we tell you buy from Fleet Farm. But if you will use the search button, you will see maybe we found it somewhere else as well. Let's see. Yes, after the webinar, I will send the email here. So you can email anytime to support@nepeto.com or search Idol Friedman on Facebook and send me a DM. I see another question. Do you show only authorized sellers? I think you meant about the suppliers. So our algorithm scans more than 150 suppliers, and most of them here are retail suppliers. But it's your part to do your own research about a supplier. The best way to do it is just call the brand and ask them if this supplier is approved to sell your products. Awesome. So we found three ways how we can increase your ROI. Now, if the product has variations, I will use the button variations, and I will see what other variations exist to this listing. It's best to do it on clothing. So I will do one example with clothing, and Nepeto will tell you what we have in our database. And as you can see, we have two items in our database. We have both variations in our database, and you can see in the variation data, what is the most selling one. I can see that this had 85 variation ratings, and this one has 36. It doesn't mean that it's not selling, but it means that the current variation is more likely to sell more than the other variation. But I can also see 0 offers. So maybe the reason that they have a low rating is because it doesn't have anything to offer. So I click on this button and Nepeto will tell me where I can buy this one from. and then I can check historical data and understand if I want to buy it or not. Question, can you talk more on using personal space, like adding tracking items? So the workspace that is coming soon, it will be like a space, like an office for you, and you will be able to create tables like Google Sheets and save items to it, like the favorites. But it's not going to be just like a Google Sheets. You will connect your Amazon account to the workspace, and we will let you know how fast you sold the items, what you need to buy more units of. We will tell you all the information that you need, and we will also notify you about anything that you'd like. For example, you want Nepeto to notify you once you have 5 units less, so we will notify you. The workspace will be amazing. Wait for it, and we will make some webinars about it and what is the best practices to use it, and it will be amazing. Yes, Sandra. So this one is a great for testing as well. If you really like the FBA versus FBA method that I just told you about, you can do it with a little bit creative. You can find more of those opportunities faster. So if you will click on the Amazon offers filter and you're gonna choose FBA sellers from 0 to 0, and then you will click save. Now Nepeto will show you a lot of opportunities that are currently no FBA sellers on them. As you can see, FBA 0, FBM 13. So if this is a good opportunity for me, I can jump in as the only FBA seller. Means that I can sell it for a higher price because I'm the only FBA seller. I can see that Nepeto says that the monthly sales are verified by Amazon, 300 plus, but it's a little bit heavy. So this is not as good as we want it to be, although we have great profit and ROI and we are the only sellers. So if you're ungated, it's great for you to check it out. Okay, let's see. We have this one that is clothing, but it seems like a decent product, but I don't know if this variation sells well. So I have two options how to understand if this variation sells or not. The first option is to look at the estimated sales and see if we say that is verified. Because if it's green and it's verified by Amazon, it's a variation specific. So the example from above that we saw, it wasn't this one, the 300 plus, it's verified by Amazon and a variation specific. So I don't need to check or anything else. I know that it sells well, this specific variation. But I want to show you what you can do if you don't have this verified monthly sales. First of all, make sure that the sales on the BSR drops is more than 20. When you do variations and have nice amount of variations, make sure that you have enough BSR drops. Look at the offer count history. See if the offer count is moving. If you see that the offer count is moving, it means that people sell out and people go into this listing. This up and down pattern is great. So this is another check in my checklist that passed. Now, click on the variations button. See all the data that Nepeto gives you. Check if this specific variation sells the best among all the other variations. My contact info is either the email for Nepeto or just add Ido Friedman in Facebook and send me a DM. I'm also in the Facebook community, so you can join the Facebook community. Just send me a friend request and let me know if you need anything. I'm available for you. Okay, so I see all those variations that exist on Nepeto. I see that this one has 2 variation ratings, and I see that this one has 4 and this one has 7, which seems like a better variation than the current one. So I will check this as well. I'm gonna open it, and Nepeto will tell me, let's open everything. Let's see what we got. So I'm gonna scan everything, look at the historical data, and understand if I want to go ahead and buy this one. This was the best one, so I can just see that people are coming in and out of this listing. And I'm going to open the Keepa and check furthermore about this specific variation. This is how you do variations on Nepeto. If you don't want to see only stuff that we have on our database and you want to see more details about stuff that we don't have in our database, but maybe you want to do a reverse sourcing, you can use our Chrome extension. So if I will click on Amazon right here, my Nepeto Chrome extension will open up from the right. And if I will scroll down, you will see all variations button. If I will click on the see all variations button, the Nepeto Chrome extension will show you all the details about all the variations. It will show me everything that I need. I can click on load more and it will show me the rest of the variations. So it will not show me only on stuff that exists in Nepeto's database, but everything. I can filter by recent ratings. So if I will check this, I will see only stuff with recent ratings. And if it had variation cells, I will check this one and it will show me only stuff with the variation cells, means verified by Amazon. So if you want to just dive in really on these variations, you can use the Chrome extension. Yes, we're gonna add a lot of functionality and it will be amazing. You will have all your sourcing need in one place. You don't have to go to Google Sheets and then your Seller Central. All will be in one place. Awesome. So this is how you source variations using Nepeto. We went through how to increase the ROI. We walked through 3 methods. One, FBM versus FBA, the save money button, gift cards, cashbacks, anything like that, discounts and such. And the search in other suppliers. Yes, this meeting is recorded and I will send the link for the recording in the Facebook community and also in the Discord. Awesome. Let's see this one, for example, because it's really interesting one. You see that this one has a verified monthly sales of 100, and this is a variation specific. So I know that it sells well. It's good enough for me to test it out. Also, it has 89 BSR drops. It's great. Now, look at this. I'm gonna buy it for 12, and I want that you see at this Keepa chart. This Keepa chart is really interesting because Amazon is selling this product once in a while, but Amazon cannot keep up with the sales velocity. Amazon will always go out of stock. And you can see this other seller sells it for a much higher price. This method named above the buy box. In the last webinar, I show how you can source above the buy box, and I showed you many examples on how to source the above the buy box using the master search. So if you're not familiar with above the buy box, I recommend you to watch our webinars because it's an amazing and such a powerful method. If you will scroll to the top, under the tutorials, you have recordings of other webinars. And if you will click here, you can join our Facebook community. So join our Facebook community and look at my past posts that I sent the recording links and watch how I do above the buy box because it's such a powerful method. And once I see someone else is doing the above the buy box, I will go ahead and use this button, the storefront scanner, because if someone else is doing above the buy box, probably they will have more opportunities of above the buy box, and I like to jump in and compete with him, especially when they are doing FBA. So I'm gonna click on the storefront scanner icon right here. I'm gonna click on scan, and in a matter of seconds, Nepeto will show me what categories he sells on, what brands he sells, and if I will scroll down, Nepeto will tell me where I can buy his leads from. So it's such a powerful tool if you find a good seller, just do a reverse sourcing on his storefront using this button. And Nepeto will tell you, go buy it from Yankee Candle, go buy it from Hy-Vee, go buy it from Hy-Vee. And Walmart, Kroger, Target, Yankee again. And we all have all the information that we need right here. And I can go ahead and export this list and I can filter everything. This is such a powerful thing to do. I'm going to click on the more data. I will see, maybe it's a good opportunity. This one, you see the offer count goes up, it's a red flag. So I will not go ahead and maybe I will save it to my favorites and check it later, but I will not jump in immediately because I see the offer count goes up. Although the price is not going that much down, I will watch out. I will not send too much inventory in. So this is how you use the storefront scanner. This is a bonus, a great method how you can find more deals only from one deal. So I found a good deal. I saw that some other seller is doing a good method. I just searched his storefront using the storefront scanner button. Let's see another questions. Can you please add an option to for a Google Sheet? Yeah. So in the Google Sheets we have the copy row. This is option number one. You can copy row and paste it in your Google Sheets. We also have our internal buy list. So you can create a buy list like this. You just slide the I bullet and then you can export your buy list. Personally, I use the copy row, but you can use also the internal buy list. And soon we will add an option to insert the row to an already exist buy list only from the extension. So you don't have to copy paste. How to join the Facebook community in Discord. So for the Facebook community, you have it here on the top. And for the Discord, you have it on the dashboard, right here, Discord server. Let's see, any updates on export, not including filtered out results. Yes, so we already implemented two things and it will be live soon. We have the dual opener. Once you click on this, it will open both websites, Amazon and the supplier once. We're going to add it to, currently it exists on the retail section, but we're going to add it to the master search, to the live search on everywhere. And we are also adding to the export an option to export everything or export only filtered results. So this is about it. Bonnie, this is a great answer. I really support this. Ron asks, how does Nepeto pull info from store, such as in the storefront scanner that are not available to use for the live search? Is in the storefront. I didn't quite understand the question. For instance,
I know.
yeah, hi.
Hi, it's Ron. For instance, right there, you just did the one that's on the screen, Mattel. It pulled in from Mattel, but when you go to live search, you can't search for Mattel because Mattel is not one of the authorized sources. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the question is how can we use those on the live search?
Yeah, how do they show up? How are they showing up on whatever you're in right now? I don't know what section you're in as a place to go to
Okay.
buy it. But when you go to live search, you can't go to Mattel.com to check for clearance items and things like that because it's not
Got
one of
it.
the live search sellers.
So in general, Nepeto started with the retail section, and we have two parts in Nepeto. One that scans 24/7 and finds stuff for you, like we have this list. And the live search give you an option to use our algorithm on any URL that you use. But we didn't add all the suppliers from the 24/7 into the live search yet. We have this list, but we are going to add more and more. For example, going gun, gonna add we're gonna add it very soon. We have 10 suppliers that are ready to be added, and we will add it in, I think it will be tomorrow. We will send an email, and we're gonna add 10 more suppliers to the live search. The end goal is that everything that exists on the storefront scanner and the retail section and such will be added to the live search because the live search is kind of new, and we're gonna catch up with the other sections as well.
So it's using different information for the live search than it uses to pull for the other sections.
It uses the same information, but it's a different algorithm because this algorithm is live and can be used by the user, and the other algorithm runs automatically. So we need to add all the other suppliers to the live algorithm as well. And
Okay.
we are adding stuff all the time. The end goal is that everything that exists on the, let's say, offline algorithm will be on the live algorithm. Is there a way to include the estimated monthly sales in the search filter? So you have the estimated monthly sales in the live search and in the master search. And on the retail section, we don't have it yet, but we are working on that, on filter by estimated monthly sales. Until then, you can use the BSR or just use the master search and use KPF. You can also use the KPF to filter by verified monthly sales. If an item is gated, how you can ungate it? For example, this one, I need to ungate it. So I will click on the lock icon and it will send me directly to the page where I can get approved. So just click on this and it will open. Is there a quick and easy way to eliminate categories from the searches? For example, I do not want to sell books, but I do not want to select all the rest categories and then to uncheck books so they don't show up in the list. So yeah, if you want to eliminate specific categories, you're going to click on the category right here. You're going to select all. And then, for example, I don't want clothing. So I will deselect the clothing. That's it. I click save and I will see everything besides clothing. We are on the master plan. Please grant access to the Chrome extension. We will do it. Send an email to the support. And if you didn't get it fast enough, just send me a DM and I will give you on the spot. We will also give you access to the mobile app. We also give you access to a mobile app for retail arbitrage, so you get access to both. Awesome. Thank you very much. So now I want to show you how to use the secret filters. I have the schedule right here. So now we are how to use the secret filters. And then we will do A2A, and then I will do the giveaway, a merch giveaway and the subscription giveaway. What is the plans on Nepeto? You have 4 plans, the starter, advanced, pro, and master. So to use all the functionality, the master search, the live search, and such, you will need a master. But if you just want to start and dive into the retail section, starter is more than enough. You can start with the starter, and after you want to use the amazing abilities, you can go to the master. The starter gives you access to the retail section, mobile app, and Chrome extension. Awesome. So now I want to explain you about these 2 filters. They are like an Easter egg. So not a lot of Nepeto users knows about it because it's like buried in the more filters, but they are really strong. So the show NA, I will start with the show NA because it's less strong than the auto stock, but let's start. So the show NA means that we couldn't fetch the Amazon fees. So if I will check this box, you will see under the fees column, let me show you. Sometimes you will see NA. If you're going to see NA, it means that we couldn't fetch it. By default, we don't want to show it. So once you see 54% ROI, $41 profit, you will not get misled about the numbers. So we don't show it defaultly. But once you check this box, you're going to see those examples with the NA not available. And it doesn't mean that this product is not profitable. It means that you need to do the calculation manually. So once you check this box, you're going to see a lot of more opportunities. It will require you to do a manual job. But once you find a lead like this, it will be amazing. Because I can tell you honestly, the reason that we couldn't pull this information, it's probably due to the API. If I will open Amazon Calculator, maybe I will not be able to calculate it as well. So it means that maybe other softwares couldn't get it as well. So in general, it will be less competition on those examples. It's something that I'm telling you personally, not as an Nepeto team member, just as a tech guy. The reason that it's not available, it's something behind the scenes. So it will be less competition on this product. This is why we also show it to you, so Nepeto can cover everything, but you need to check this box. Now let's get to the show out of stock online. I love this checkbox because it's such a powerful checkbox. And the show out of stock online means that you're gonna see products that are currently out of stock on the source, on the supplier. For example, out of stock on Target. But they are out of stock online. So that means that one, you can do retail arbitrage. Sometimes you will see shipping is out of stock, and this is why Nepeto does not show it, because Nepeto in general is aimed for OA, for online arbitrage. But if you will check this box, you're going to have a sourcing software for retail arbitrage as well. So it's not going to be available online, means that the competition will be lower. And maybe sometimes you will see that it's available for a pickup. So you're going to see those opportunities that are only available for pickup. You're gonna go to your local store and you're gonna buy it, and it's gonna be an amazing lead with less competition. If you cannot do retail arbitrage, it's still a great lead that you can save to your favorites and put a note. I want to check it later because maybe it will go in stock again soon. So once it's in stock, let's say for instance in Target, you can go ahead and buy those inventory very fast. So once you check this box, you're gonna see, let me show you how it looks like. You're gonna see a note that says out of stock online. Once you check this box, it's going to add the out of stock products to the results. And it looks like this. You see out of stock online. So now it means that this product is not available to buy in the website, but maybe it's available in store. So let me just reset the filters, choose show out of stock online, and let's see how it goes. So here we go. We have this one from Walmart. It's out of stock online, but maybe it's available for pickup in my local store. Or maybe I can just save it to my favorites. Oh, sorry about it. This is my my laptop mousepad. Sometimes it goes back. So I can either just check maybe it's available for a pickup, or I can add it to my favorites and wait until it comes back in stock in Walmart. And if I'd like, I can also do the check in other suppliers button. So maybe it's not available on Walmart or in Bloomingdale's in this case, but maybe Nepeto found it already somewhere else. Or maybe I can use Google to just search it and source it. Because if it's not available on Walmart, it means anyway less competition, because it's very hard to get this product. So this is an amazing, amazing filter. It requires more manual work because you need to manually check if it's available for pickup or maybe available in another supplier, or maybe add it to your workspace that's coming soon. But that's a really powerful thing. And not only that, let me tell you a secret. Once you check this box, the show out of stock online, we will start show you this warning sign. Defaultly, we don't show those leads. We don't show stuff with the warning sign. And the reason is that warning sign means that we were unable to verify the stock level. So we don't want to show you leads that looks amazing, and once you go to the website, they will be out of stock. So we can't verify if it's in stock or out of stock, and we will only show you those opportunities only once you check the show out of stock online box. But it doesn't mean that it's out of stock. It means that it can be in stock or out of stock. So if you found a good lead with a warning sign, it can be in stock, which will be amazing. You're gonna buy it as regularly. But if it's out of stock, you're gonna do the method that I talked about it before. You're gonna check if it's available for pickup, or check in other suppliers, or add it to your favorites and come back later. Let's see if it's in stock. So if you want to see more products in Nepeto and more results in Nepeto, go to the more filters, check these two boxes, the show NA and the show out of stock online. Just remember that NA requires manual calculation and out of stock requires manual stock checking. But anyways, this gives you much more results, and it's like a hidden gem on Nepeto, because Defaultly, we don't show those opportunities. And maybe this product right here is a perfect lead, but no one sees it because they did not check this box. And they cannot see stuff that we couldn't verify the stock level. And as you can see how many opportunities. Look at the warning sign, look at the out of stock. So it doesn't mean that it's only for RA, it's good for OA as well. This is a great tip about two secret filters that we have on Nepeto, and I hope that you will use it and you will find great leads. Let's see about more question. What will be included in the workspace? Yes, so for the workspace, it's gonna have like a place that you can create tables, like Google Sheets, and you can create additional sheets, and it will be connected to your Amazon store. So not only that you will be able to click like favorites, and you're gonna add it, okay, I want to save it in my testing table or my step 2 testing, whatsoever. I'm gonna click on the favorites and it will send directly to the specific table in my workspace. Then I can set any tracking that I would like. For example, I can say in the note, I sent 5 units, and Nepeto, please alert me once I sell, let's say 5 units or 3 units or 2 units. And Nepeto will send you an email, hey, Ido, you just sold the 2 units and you asked us to let you know. So we will also tell you it took 3 days for the 2 units to sell. So it's like replacing all the manual work of organizing your buying and your tracking and such. Just Nepeto will do the job for you. You will need to add it to the table. Let us know what you want to check, and we will let you know how fast they sold. We will let you know if the price went out or the price went down, which sellers are new and which sellers went out of stock. We will just compare everything from the moment you asked us to save this product until any given moment. So we will tell you what changed. In the future, we will also let you know how profit you made, all the inventory stuff that you need, all the accounting. Yeah, this will be in the future. The first step is like a tracking and organizing. The next step, it will be like a summarizing, a dashboard with all the stuff that you need. So I showed you the secret filters, went through the variations, went through how you can increase your ROI. I really like Amazon to Amazon flips. I really like the Amazon to Amazon flips. So let me just explain if you are not familiar about Amazon to Amazon flips. So in this section, you are going to buy from Amazon when they drop the price, like you see here, and then you are going to sell it later for a higher price. The reason that Amazon dropping the price massively, like you see here, is maybe they have excess inventory and they want to get rid of those inventory. Or maybe some other retailer dropped the price, so they need to match with their pricing. Once you understand those reasons, you can do a lot of stuff. First of all, let me show you how you can filter and how you can find leads in this section. So the first filter that I will do is BSR drops. I will choose BSR drops for 30 days to be at least 20. Then I will choose the ROI to be at least 40. Now, it's amazing that you can filter by ROI because the ROI is calculated by historical data. The cost will be the price now, and the sell price will be the average for 30 days. Then we calculate the fees for you, and we give you the profit and the ROI. So it's A to A simplified. Now, the way I source here is I set my dynamic Kippa chart to be 90 days, so I can see if it's not something that is temporary, that Amazon raised the price and then dropped. I want to see that the price was high all the time. In this case, in the last 30 days, it looked good. But if I look at the 90 days, I can see that it's like a trap. I will avoid this. So now I will scroll through all the Kippa charts. I will try to find a stable price and with a sudden drop. And of course that I'm ungated. So I'm gonna scroll and I'm gonna check for kind of stable price, and then a drop like we see here. Then I see that I am approved to sell it. I see that I have 86% ROI, $15 profit, and it looks good. I can open the keep and see what else we have here. Now I'm going to buy out Amazon, and let's say that Amazon only has 5 units. Many sellers will stop. They will buy those 5 units, and they will be happy with this flip. But once you understand that maybe one of the reasons that Amazon lowered the price is because other retailer dropped the price as well, you know that you can use the search icon and maybe search in Nepeto or Google, maybe other retailer dropped the price as well. So if Amazon sells 5 units, you can buy more units from the other supplier. And you don't have to be good with only 5 profitable units, you can buy much more. So I will scroll down, I will search for these charts with a stable price and then drop, and then I will go ahead and purchase it. Yes, this is true. Many times Amazon will allow you to purchase low quantity because they drop the price and they want to make it special. So understanding that the other retailer drop the price as well is such a powerful thing to know, because now you know that you're gonna click on this button, you're gonna search on Google or search in Nepeto, you're gonna open those both, and you're gonna see maybe other supplier sells it for 50 as well and not 100. I can also go to the Amazon page and use Nepeto's Chrome extension to do a reverse sourcing without searching in Google. I will show you how we can do it. If I will scroll down, I have the reverse sourcing box right here. I can search in Google if I will click on the Google icon, but let's click on the load deals. And then you will see who else sells it. So I can see that the brand itself sells it. I can check how much they sell it for. And I can check anywhere else. There we go. As I told you, sometimes Amazon will drop the price because the suppliers drop the price as well. I think in this example, it's just because the brand is selling it and drop the price. But in general, it happens a lot. Other retailer, other website will sell it as much as Amazon sells it. Yeah, I think it's the brand actually. But it was just an example that other websites will sell it for the same price. So don't stop if you see that Amazon will only allow you to buy 1, 2, 3, 4. Search on another supplier. If it's a winning lead, do not give up. Also, we see this one. Oh, it's again there. Let's search for something else. Let's see if it happens. Let's search for something that is not clothing, just for instance. Let's see. I can also set the offer count if I'd like to be, let's say, 3 and above. It's not much recommended because you will have a competition on this product, but sometimes it allows us to find products that not only the brand or not only Amazon sells. Let's see this one. I see that I'm ungated, I see a stable price and then drop. I can see 106% ROI. Now I can buy it for 266 and I can sell it for $9 later. Let's see if, for example, Amazon only allows us to buy 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units. Let's say there we see, they have only 20 in stock. So let's say they only had 3 units in stock and I want to buy more. I'm gonna click on load deals or search in Google and maybe I can buy for 266 from somewhere else. So I will just open and let's see, for example, Walmart. Let's see if we have something here. In this example, it's $6. It's not 2, it's 6. But I can see that the Walmart dropped the price as well. You saw that the discount on Walmart. Let's see, maybe Bass Pro has it. By the way, for Bass Pro, we have it in our database. There we go, Bass Pro for $3. So you can buy more units from Bass Pro. Awesome. Are the individual Keepa drops for each variation Keepa graph or a way to tell which variation sells? So if you want the best way to understand if variation sells or not is one, check if the estimated sales, it's not an estimation, it's verified, because if it's verified, it means that Amazon told us that this variation sells a lot. Check the offer count. If it's moving, it means that the variation sells. The BSR drops is a good indication, but it's not gonna be your only indication for a variation sells. You need to use the whole checklist. So if it's not verified from Amazon, you're gonna see a good BSR drops and a good movement in the offer count. You see that this product's moving a lot. And you will also click on the variations button. You can either click here or on the top, the variations button, and Nepeto will tell you a variation specific data. For example, a variation rating, variation reviews and such. So this is my checklist. And the best way is to actually do a test buy. So if I see that the offer count is moving and I see the estimated sales is high, the BSR drops is high, I will buy 3 to 5 units. I will send them in and see actually how fast they sell. Yes, there is a way to filter out third-party sellers on Walmart. If you will click on the more filters, you're gonna have this button, filter out third-party sellers on Walmart. Once this filter is checked, you will not see third-party sellers from Walmart anymore. And it's really important to check this box if you're gonna buy from Walmart. Bloomingdale's does not work, okay? Thank you very much, Ron. We will fix it ASAP. Let me write it down. I will make sure that it will be fixed today. You're welcome. Okay, so we did the A2A. Are you ready for the giveaway? Let's start with the merch giveaway. All right, so I want to decide if I want to do like a name giveaway, just random, or let's ask for a question. You know what? Let's do both. For the merch, I will do a random number, a random name. But for the subscription, I want to ask you a question, and the first one to answer will get an extra month for free. So for the random name, I do not have the name list, but I don't know if you can see it. I have who is inside the Zoom meeting. So I don't know if you can see it because Zoom sometimes disappear this in the sharing, but I have this pop-up with all the names. So I will just do a random number and I will count from the top to the bottom. Like if it says 10, I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and the tens will get the merch. After the merch, I will ask a question, and who's winning the question, the first one to answer will get the subscription. Okay, so we have 52 right here. Let me open a random number. There we go. So we have this random number. We're gonna do it from 1 to 52. And I will count, and who is winning will get a merch. We'll get a Nepeto t-shirt. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Number 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 1 second, it's moving. I will do it with the keyboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Itai Franco, you're the winner. Let's count again, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, Itai Franco, you are the winner. You get a Nepeto t-shirt. So send me a message on Facebook, Ido Friedman, and I will send you the Nepeto t-shirt. I don't know if you can see the participant box, but this name, Itai Franco. All right. You want to double it and pass it to the another one? No problem. We will do it. So, you know what? Let's double it and pass it to the another one. So I will do two randoms now, and we will get two winners for the Nepeto merch. Like you see in all those videos, like double it and give it to the next person. But do not double it always, and then we will give 50 t-shirts. Now two, two will win. Let's go. So the first winner is 28. All right, let's count. One.
I think we should test it.
Lorraine Marie. You won a Nepeto t-shirt. Lorraine Marie. Add me on Facebook and I will send you the t-shirt. All right, let's do another one. 3, 2, 1. 44. Soikan Denise. You also got a Nepeto t-shirt. Congrats. Add me on
Thank you very
Facebook.
much.
You're welcome. Add me on Facebook and send me a message, and I will ask for the information to send you the Nepeto t-shirt. All right, everyone. Now get ready because I'm going to ask you a question, and the first one to answer this question will get a free subscription to Nepeto. If you are already subscribed, you will get an extra month for free. By the way, there is a lot of ways how you can get Nepeto for free. For example, if you find 50 mismatches on Nepeto and you report it to us, we will give you an extra month. So it's like saving extra money in your business. And also join the webinars. As you can see, I love doing the giveaways. Okay, let me open the chat and I will see the first one to answer the question. So the question is, what are the two reasons that Amazon drops the price and allows us to do Amazon to Amazon flips? What are the two reasons that usually Amazon will drop the price for? Let's see. Write it in one message. So Ron, you said out of stock and overstock. So Amazon will drop the price if they have overstock, or that other supplier drop the price as well. James, other retail drop the price, need to sell out. That's correct. That's correct, yeah. Other retail drop the price or need to sell out. James, congrats. You got a free month. You're welcome. Ron, because I see that you got like 50% of the answer, so I will give you a gift as well. Send me a demo on Facebook and I will send it to you. Awesome. I can see the other messages now. Congrats, guys. I'm glad that I could share my knowledge with you. James won the free subscription. Add me on Facebook and I will give you the extra month. Awesome. It was amazing, guys. So we got the giveaways, we got the A2A, the variations, we got the how to make extra money. And that's what I wanted to show you today. The secret filters, do not forget about them because the secret filters are powerful. Yes, can we do please more A2A flips examples? Yeah, for sure. So usually I love Amazon to Amazon flips because once you get the idea, it's pretty fast. You recognize this pattern very fast. You just need to look for a stable price and then a drop. So once you set the Keepa charts to be 90 days, this is the most important metric. A stable chart and then a drop. This one is not good because you can see the price dropped before as well. So we want to check for a stable and then a drop. This one is not the best because you can see that in the past it was sold for 20. Just make sure that you have enough profit to also sell it on 20. Stable price and then a drop. This is amazing. This is another example. It's not the best because you see that there is a possibility that it will be sell for 35. Just be sure that if it's going to be 35 again, you can sell without any loss. This one is a little bit tricky because they dropped the price, they raised the price. So this is also something that you need to watch out for. The best things are like this, stable and then drop. This is like the perfect one. Not even a movement and then drop. But sometimes you will see that those examples sell better than the other one because you can see that there is a moving. How long does it usually take to check mismatches? So our team, it takes between 24 hours to 72 hours to check. That means 1 to 3 business days to check mismatches. But once we check the mismatches, we give you the credit. And then once you get to 50, you get a free subscription. To ungate an item, do you have to send an invoice? Yeah. To ungate an item that is not automatically approved, you will need to send all the information that Amazon asks for, and one of it is an invoice from the supplier. Awesome. Someone has any question, guys, before we finish? Great. So thank you very much for joining me today.